In our quest to bring you the story of food, we've come today to the beautiful White River Creamery in Elkins, Arkansas. Man, I am so excited. We're gonna see cheese making. We're gonna have some beautiful baby goats. Man, we're gonna milk some goats as well. We have a great story to tell you of a beautiful family here. So you guys, come on in, let's go. This is a story about food. The farmers who grow it, the homegrown recipes, the traditions, the celebrations, the way we love it, the way we bring them all together. That's how we cook this.
Hi, I'm Tessa McCormick, and this is White River Creamery. We decided to start a goat dairy about 5 years ago, and we really learned a different lifestyle from being teachers in California to coming out to the Ozarks and running a farm. We were able to build yurts. They're a quick and easy home so that we could focus our time on the dairy.
My name's Scott McCormick. I'm the owner and cheesemaker at White River Creamery. I learned to make cheese. We went up to Vermont, to the Vermont Institute of Artisan Cheese at the University of Vermont and took classes up there. And they flew in teachers from France and Spain and all over the country to teach us the different types of cheese.
So currently we have about 100 goats that we milk and use the milk to make cheese. We make a raw aged goat Gouda. We make goat feta and shove.
So thank you, Ann, for showing us what you do on a daily basis here at the farm. You enjoy working at the farm?
Oh, absolutely. It doesn't even seem like a job to me. It's really just more than anything therapy. I love dealing with the animals and doing everything around the farm.
So you got a little trap door down there that they come right in.
Ramp folds down.
Ramp goes down. Look at there. There's a goat.
This is Hermione. Come on, girl.
There, and up they come. Look at that.
You wanna come in? All right, these girls are veterans. They've been milked a couple of times before.
Okay.
So they kind of know what to do. Makes my job a little bit easier.
Awesome, look at that.
So they come in, they put their heads through and get some grain, and then we just close them in here.
Okay.
And then we have to do a little iodine
Little
dip.
maintenance, yeah, absolutely.
Make sure everything is nice and
they're
clean.
good and clean. Yes. Yes. And
This girl, she's new.
have they had babies yet, or are they still?
All of the girls that we're
these
milking have had babies.
Okay.
We don't milk them until they have their babies.
Okay.
They tend to stay with their kids about 3 days after giving birth, and then we put them on the milk line.
Okay.
So here we go. We just clean them off real quick.
Whatever I can do to help. You need me to help you?
Sure, if you'd like.
I would love to.
So you can take this cup here,
Okay.
and what we're gonna do is just squeeze once on each teat,
Okay.
and then make sure that you just kind of get out whatever was in there.
Okay.
So just once.
With the strainer?
With the strainer,
okay.
yep.
Okay. Yes, you got it. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, let's see.
Yeah,
Let's
but
try
it's best
this
to go that
Yeah,
way.
there you go.
And just one little squeeze.
There
There
we
you go.
Both
And then the
of
other
them?
side, yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. My bad.
Perfect.
My bad.
She's all right. And then you want to do it to her as well?
Okay. Oh, whoa.
She's all right. Here, we got to wipe her off first
Okay.
anyway.
She wants to sit down on you.
I'm pretty sure she just got added to the milk line, so she's
Okay.
a little
Okay.
ornery.
Okay, well, I will not mess with you then, baby. I'll get some right here. My bad.
She might kick it. Yeah, she's a kicker.
Okay. Don't kick me. You're all good.
There you go.
There you go. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
All right,
So
we can
wanna
set
hang
that
on to
aside. You might want to put, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And then you're going to take these, and these are the vacuum pumps,
Okay.
and you just stick it right on.
Right on there.
Yes, sir. You can move it and make it easy. There
Look
it
at
is.
that. Whoa.
Pops right on.
Wow. Okay. Let's see. My bad, honey. Okay.
There
it
you
goes.
go.
Perfect.
Yep. And then you're going to do it with her as well.
That's pretty cool. Okay, there we go.
And you can see as the milk is coming out, you can watch and see a stream coming out. And as soon as that lets up, you just kind of want to feel around on the udder, make sure you get everything out, because you need to make sure they're completely empty.
Okay.
And then they're good to go. They'll just keep eating their
How
feed.
long does it take to get what you're looking for?
It takes, you know, you got to feel it, you got to see how empty it is. It depends on each goat. Some are better milkers than others. Some it can just take about 15 seconds, others up to 45 seconds. And some, they just have a little difficulty getting their milk out, so you kind of have to help them.
And by tomorrow, they'll be ready to do this all over again?
Yes, sir. Yep. We milk them once in the morning and once.
Babies, so,
yeah.
yeah.
We milk them once in the morning and once in the evening.
Oh, okay.
And then we bottle feed their babies once we pasteurize all the milk.
Okay.
But like I said, they stay with their babies 3 days after giving birth so that they can get the colostrum and all the nutrients from their
There's
mom.
not very much coming out here anymore. How we?
Yep, she's probably just about done. So if you want to turn those blue knobs just sideways, and that'll turn the vacuum off,
Okay.
and then they'll just come right off.
Look at there.
There you
Just
go.
like that. I did it.
You did it, that's right.
A little spillage there.
That's
Is
all
that
right,
okay?
it's inevitable.
Okay. How we doing here?
She's good. You can take
Okay.
it off her as well.
Look at there, and just drops
There you
right
go.
off
Yes,
without
sir.
the vacuum. Awesome. So what's next?
Well, if we want to finish up, we might leave her alone.
Yeah,
So
I'm
she's
not
getting
gonna
a
mess
little.
with
She's a little angsty today.
Okay,
But like
we'll
I just
readjust.
readjust.
Set the vacuum again. Do you want to clean that or anything? Are we good?
No, sir, it's good.
Okay.
Since she's been dipped with iodine,
Okay.
she should be good to go. We can just scoot these over and make it easier to
Yeah.
stretch out.
I'll move this one over here to there. Just like
All
that.
right, and we just added her today, so she
Yeah, I'll
might
let you
be.
do that.
I'll take care of this
I'll
one.
let you do that one. Okay. But
There we go.
not too
Perfect.
hard. No.
No, this is all you do, and then once every goat is done, we just let them back out with the herd, and then pour our milk to be pasteurized.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
That's great. That doesn't take very long at all, does it?
No, not at all.
Don't
It's
kick me,
really
baby.
wonderful.
Don't kick me, baby.
We had to wait till we had about 5 milkers going before we got them on the milk line. But before that, I was hand milking them every morning, and that could take about 2 hours just for 4 of
bet.
them. So this
I'll
is
bet.
wonderful.
And I've done a cow a few times.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
morning, and that was work by hand back in the day. My uncle's farm didn't have all this highfalutin technology here. So that's
It
great.
is wonderful.
Okay, awesome.
Cool.
You
And
wanna
now
let
we're
them
done.
Out? How we
yes,
let
sir.
them out?
Well, we're going to dip them just one more time
more
before they go back
okay.
out. And then we'll unhook them. There we go.
Okay. So just pull it
Just
that way a little.
yep, and push it out so
Push
they
it
can
out.
get through.
Okay.
You're gonna lift that door and a ramp will fold down and out. There you go.
Okay. Just like that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bye, guys. Girls. Come on, babies. This way. This way. This way. Come on, baby. Right out there.
They know
There you
what to
go.
do.
Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Okay.
And there you go.
All right, look at
Close
that.
it up and that's it.
I'm a farmer. Awesome.
So we milk our own dairy goats. We have Nigerian dwarf dairy goats. We'll collect the milk, and about every 3 days we'll make a fresh chev. It takes about 4 days to make the cheese. It spends about 24 hours in the cheese vat, and then we'll cut it and hang it and let it drain for a couple days, and then we'll add the salt and add the different ingredients to it so that we'll get the different flavors.
Okay. You're gonna show me that beautiful cheese you got hanging right there. Look at that. How long has that baby been hanging, Scotty?
That's been hanging there for about 3 days.
3 days, okay.
Yeah, and we keep the room really warm so it activates the culture
Okay.
inside.
That's an interesting thing, the cheese making with the milk, and here in your clean room, it's pretty interesting. I've seen the process done, before. I've seen it happen, but I've not been a part of it. So this is exciting. And what is this that we have that's been hanging for 3 days?
This is Greek feta.
Greek feta, okay,
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. And is it completely ready to go? I mean, when we eat this, will we be like, does it need anything? You still got to do any work to it?
We'll make a brine for it and put it in the brine for about at least 3 days.
Okay,
or
salted.
longer.
Salted.
Yeah, salty
okay,
brine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But
then-
you have to cut it to put it in the brine.
Yeah, so because we sell it quicker than we can make it, so if I put it in slices, the salt absorbs quicker.
Okay,
In Greek, feta means sliced cheese.
okay. Show me what you got.
All right, so I usually just slice it in about half-inch thick pieces.
Yeah, pretty sharp knife. Ooh, look at that. And that classic feta look already to it too. I mean,
Yeah.
kind of crumbly looking. That's beautiful. Look at that oil. Ooh,
Yeah, and it smells good. It's got the lipase in there.
And I think that the story is interesting. Scott and Tessa came to Arkansas from California. Man, they have a beautiful family, and they just wanted to take care of their family, grow their own food, raise their own food, and make cheese for the rest of us. And I'm so proud that they do. So let's just keep on sliding. I want to see the rest of that beautiful. I mean, it's got to be sliced anyway for the brine, so.
Yes.
That's so beautiful. How long in the process, how long did it take you to get it to where you hung it up there 3 days ago? So is it an hour process, a half hour? How long is the process of actually making it once you get the milk in here and ready to go?
Once I get the milk in the cheese vat, it takes about 5 hours to make, and then I'll hang it to drip dry it for about 3 or 4 days.
Okay, and then you bring it here to cut it.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Do we have any that we can try? Is there some that's already
Yes.
in the brine that
Yes.
I can eat?
Yes, I've got
You
some
show
back
me
here.
that? Okay.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
There's about 30 pounds of cheese in there.
Okay, so 5-gallon bucket. That's a lot of cheese.
And we brine it. I use the whey to brine it in.
Oh yeah.
'Cause a lot of people just use water.
Yeah, just salted water.
Yeah. But I save the whey and then use that to make the brine. That adds a lot more flavor to it.
Yeah, that's great. Look at that. Oh, baby.
Let's see.
Look at that. We get a board out here.
Run those red trays.
Yeah, that's perfect. Look at that.
So that's was made February 28th.
And what I dig, okay, now it's feta, so you know it's made to be crumbled, I guess.
Yeah.
It's so moist, but it's so firm too. I don't know if something can be wet and dry all at the same time, but it's got that feel to it. Look how moist that is, but it crumbles so beautifully. Okay, so I
Yeah.
just crumbled up a bunch, and I'm gonna get some in my face.
Okay.
Pasteurized cow's milk. Oh my gosh. Dude. And that is delicious.
Ah, thank you.
Where can I find some at? Where do I get it? Besides here at the creamery.
Farmers markets,
Okay.
Fayetteville farmers markets, Bentonville farmers markets, Ozark Natural Foods.
Okay, so
Whole
it is at
Foods.
O&F. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. That's a beautiful product.
Ah, thank you.
I love it. I appreciate you showing me that. I sure do want to go outside and see some goats, so are we good with that?
Good. I have some 2-year-old Gouda that I'd like you to try. It's been aging.
Yeah, we got to see that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That is outstanding.
With our milk and the milk that we buy, it's all natural. It doesn't have any preservatives. For the fresh cheese, we pasteurize it. And then the aged cheese can be raw milk, and that doesn't have any preservatives. It's all natural, nothing added to it, besides the rennet and the culture.
And this is just Gouda?
Yeah, that's Gouda. It's 2 years old. It's one of the first ones that I've made.
Let's get on it. Can I use that?
Yeah.
Let's clean that off there. We don't want that to mess with that Gouda. Can I cut it?
Sure.
Is that all right?
Yeah, there's wax on the outside.
Yes, yep. So, yeah. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I only take that out for special occasions.
Oh, man. You know what? I love my job. I really love my job. In fact, I'm taking this outside with me so we can check out some more of the animals. Is that good?
That sounds good.
All right, awesome. It is so nice to see the process all the way from the milk to the finished product of the cheese. Really, really neat. The Gouda was so good. Man, the feta cheese so good too. I cannot wait to have some in the recipe. So you guys Arkansas natives? Are y'all?
No.
Where y'all from?
We're from California,
Okay,
and my mom's family's from Arkansas. They're from Scotts County,
okay.
and they were dairy farmers. But we had never really had anything to do with the dairy. We're from California and we've been teachers. And through a series of events, not necessarily good events, a lot of health issues and house fire and a lot of different things made us realize we needed to change what we were doing and start a new lifestyle. And so we moved out here and got our land, and Scott went up to Vermont. The girls and I went along with him, and we trained in goats and he trained in cheese making.
Okay. That's great. Look at this guy going, going to town.
Yeah. Yeah, they grow pretty fast at this stage. They'll be on bottles for about 10 weeks until they're weaned off.
Okay, and no mom at all here. This just
They get
just
to be with the mom when they have colostrum. So the
Okay.
first milk, first
yeah,
few
yeah,
days,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
with the moms.
Yeah.
But the moms know that they're working moms, and we've got several generations now. And the does go back with their moms eventually, and they know who they are. So that's a lot of fun. They'll cuddle up together.
Okay.
Did you find your way out? You did. You gonna eat us here? There's some more. We've got about 25 babies right now, and we're only a quarter of a way through the spring. Huh, there you go. You're hungry.
And so the lifestyle change, well, just for there were, there's always something.
Yeah. Well, for us, a lot of it was health and also, family. We've got 3 daughters, and when we moved out here 5 years ago, they all helped us build the dairy. The metal building behind us was here, but there was nothing else here. And so they built the dairy with Scott from the ground up, and he's trained all of them in goat care and in cheese making. And it's been a lot of fun for us to spend that time as a family. But we, of course, want to encourage them to follow their own dreams.
Exactly.
So our oldest is a biology major. Our next one down is going to Papua New Guinea, and she's training in Australia right now for humanitarian outreach with Missions Group. And then our youngest is still in high school. She's the one who makes our Goudas. So she's learned how to make cheese really good from Scott. But yeah, definitely being able to do something that we love to do and something we feel good about doing was a big part of it. Making sure it was something that was gonna, be something for all the family to be involved. So.
Yeah, you and Scott And the White River Creamery, the farm here, it's a real good story. And listen, we appreciate the opportunity to get to show it. So thanks for having us, Tessa.
Thank you.
Appreciate it so much. What a great time at White River Creamery. Man, I was so inspired holding the baby goats, getting to feed them. I told you I wanted to make a dish for you. Man, and I'm gonna make you a dish. We're gonna do some really cool chicken sliders with that fromage blanc 3-pepper that they make at the creamery. Let's get started right now on it. So the first thing we wanna do is cook off some bacon. This is Bansley Farm out of Harrison, Arkansas, and all we wanna do is render the fat and make the bacon crispy for our sandwiches. Just a few moments on there is all it takes. Kind of use low temperature. Then we'll add our seasoned chicken right to that bacon fat in the same pan. You notice that I took the chicken breasts and cut them in half, the long ways, just so I can make some small little, almost patties for my sliders. And with the bacon fat, doesn't take very long to cook these. You just want to make sure they're not burning, and you flip them every few minutes. Just get them flipped over. That picks up all of that great bacon fat out of the bottom, and it's gonna be delicious. A little extra seasoning on those that didn't quite get good enough in the bottom. Just a little Cajun seasoning. So while the chicken is cooking, you want to make sure you're flipping it every couple of minutes, but we can get started with the setup for our sliders. So we're going to take our fromage blanc out of the package and just make sure you keep an eye on your chicken while it's going. This is a soft cheese. Man, you can pull it apart really if you need to. Whatever you want to do, just slice it into a nice thick slice. So simple and so beautiful. And I like to cut it right in half the long ways, just like I did the chicken. That way it'll make a nice slice on our sandwich. Then we'll use that same bread knife for our rolls. Nice little slider buns, artesian kind of, it's almost like a French bread. Really nice. Once you get those sliced, we'll take a butter knife and just take our tops of each one and add a little mayo right on top. Just like that. Then on the bottom, we'll take another knife and add some really nice spicy mustard just to give it a little bit of loving. Nice dollop on each bottom. Beautiful. And we've kept a real good eye on our chicken, and I've got the cheese sliced, so watch this. What I'll do here, I'll go ahead and flip it over one last time so that I got a good hot side to go on with our cheese. Get it started melting. Just like that. Look at those. Oh, they're gonna dig these. Just let that go while we finish up here. So we've got some real nice spices and seasonings and some sauces on there, some condiments. We're all set up. This is hydroponic lettuce from Winslow, Arkansas. Make sure we get a nice piece on there. We want it to be stacked nice and tall. And we'll fold that back up before we get our tomato on there, just like that. Because I want it tall. We'll do one more for the other one. Just take the rib out, fold it up. Then take a nice tomato, vine ripe tomato, put it right on top of the lettuce, just like that. I'm gonna take that bacon and I'm gonna break them in half, just like that. Give it all to those babies. Just use it all up. Get that one right there. And these are gonna be so good. Then, watch this. We'll go from here, right on top of there. Just like that. Get it right on there. Make sure it sits nice. We'll put our lid on it. Beautiful chicken sliders. That fromage is melted. Put our lids on. And what you have, so beautiful. And there it is, man, beautiful chicken sliders with spicy fromage blanc. What a great dish. You gotta try this one at home. You can find all our recipes on our blog, cookwithbrooks.com. Man, I want to thank the White River Creamery so much for having us out today. What a great show. I got to milk goats. Man, we saw ate some beautiful cheese, and had great conversation with some really good people. Scott and Tessa, man, I appreciate you guys so much for having us. We want you guys to know you can pick up their products all over town. They're from these beautiful little guys right here. Oh yes, I know. Thank you so much. Cook with Brooks. Man, that's how you cook this. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and our blog, cookwithbrooks.com.
You're okay. Yes, you are. You're a sweet little goat.